What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking the most iconic Call of Duty maps of all time. We have like 67 of these to rank, so we're gonna have to go pretty quick. But I do want to say right quick, if the camera angle seems a little bit weird, I'm usually looking this way because this is where I play, but we're going to be on the computer today, so I'm going to be looking over here. It might be a little bit weird, but we'll get through it together. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first up we have Hacienda from Black Ops 4. I do think this is one of the better Black Ops 4 maps, but I can't do anything crazy. I think we'll put Hacienda in B tier for now, and we might change it later. Then we have Afghan. This is our first map for Modern Warfare 2, and Afghan is timeless, but I'm trying to rank these with not the rose-tinted glasses on. Like, I'm not trying to be nostalgia biased, but like actually what's the good map. So Afghan, I still am going to put it above Hacienda. It's a better map than Hacienda. We'll put Afghan in A. Next up, we have Armada from Black Ops Cold War. And I like this map. I know some people really disliked it, but I'm going to put Armada in C. Then we have Array from Black Ops 1. And this is one that I really enjoyed on BO1. I didn't think I would see it on this list because I don't feel like most people think this is an iconic map. But I'm glad it's on here because I really do enjoy this map. So I think I'm going to put it in B as well. Next we have Block from COD 4. So to quickly explain that, I didn't start getting into Call of Duty till Modern Warfare 2. I have played some COD 4 maps. I have very limited playing time on COD 4. However, I have not played Block, so it will be going in the haven't played. And the same thing with Countdown. I have not played it either, so it will be going in haven't played. And look at this. This is just piling up. So next we have Aftermath from Black Ops 2. And if you've watched my channel before, you know what I'm about to say. But back in its prime, I was so addicted to Modern Warfare 3 that I missed out on the glory days of Black Ops 2. So I have not played this map. If I have, it's only been once or twice, and I don't remember it. So it's going to go and haven't played, although I'm quite sure people don't like that map, but maybe I'm wrong. Next up is Firing Range from Black Ops 1. This is debatably the best map in Black Ops 1. In my opinion, it is. I put Firing Range over Newtown. That might be a debate. I don't know, but Firing Range S tier easily. That will be our first S tier. Next up, we have Grid from Black Ops 1. This is another really solid map that I don't think most people consider iconic, but I would throw it in B as well. I think it deserves a spot there. And then we have Hanoi from Black Ops 1. I think that's how you say it. I kind of want to stick it in B as well. I like this map too. We're going to do that. And then next up we have Havana from Black Ops 1. Man, we are on a streak with Black Ops 1. Okay, I know it looks like we're crowded in B tier, and we are, but do you see how many maps there are? Like, we have plenty of time. Havana is going to go in B as well. Next up we have Jungle. Oh man, I hope I don't upset you guys with this. I'm putting Jungle in C tier. Jungle's a solid map, okay? Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I can't spend too much time talking about each one, so it's going in C tier. That's just how it's doing B. Next up, we have Launch from Black Ops 1. That's going in B as well. We are majorly crowding B tier, but we're going to get through it. Next up, we have Newtown. I know I said it's not better than Firing Range, but it's still S tier. Come on, that's not even a debate. Next up, we have Overgrown from COD 4, and I'm pretty sure this was in Modern Warfare 2 as well, but I have not played it. Then we have Radiation from Black Ops 1. This was another solid map, but I can't put it above Jungle. It's going to go in C tier. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna take my word back. Jungle's going to go in B tier. And then we have Summit. Summit's an S tier map. All right, Summit is so good, bro. Summit is so good. And then we have Villa, another Black Ops 1 map. We have so many Black Ops 1 maps. I'm putting Villa in A tier. I really enjoyed Villa. And then we have WMD. And, oh man, let's put WMD, let's put it in B. Okay, it recently entered Cold War, and I'm trying not to judge it in Cold War standards, because in Cold War, I'm still torn between B and C, but strictly Black Ops 1, WMD is a B tier map. Then we have another COD 4 map called Bog. I have not played it either. And now here we go with some Vanguard maps. First up, I believe this is Berlin. It is indeed. It will be going in D tier. I cannot stand Vanguard, and I cannot stand that map. There's only a few Vanguard maps that I actually liked, and Berlin is definitely not one of them. And then next up, we have Red Star. That's another Vanguard map. This was probably my least favorite map in the whole game right here. Then we have Bocage. And Bocage is better than those two, but is it on the same level as Radiation and Armada? I don't think so. So we're going to put Bocage at the front. So it's like a D plus. These ones are like Fs. There's just not an F column. And then we have Carantan from World War II. This is another map that I wasn't crazy about. It seemed to have a lot of campers, and it's going to go in D tier as well. And then we have Checkmate from Call of Duty Cold War. This was one of my favorite maps in Cold War, and I think we're going to stick it in B for now. We have came across our first map of Cold War that I have actually played and experienced, and that is Crossfire. Crossfire is an absolute banger of a map. It is going in A tier, and I wouldn't be mad if you put it in S tier, to be honest. Then we have Detroit from Advanced Warfare, and this is where things get tricky, because do I grade it on the map itself? Because, like, if you put any other Call of Duty into this map, I'm not sure it would work. But I guess I would just compare it to these other ones, not so much. So it's like, oh man, I really want to put it in B tier. Dude, B tier is so crowded right now, but it's okay. I'm going to put it in C. I have played Dome, but they also put it in Vanguard. And next up we have Estate. Now, this map was very much love or hate. You either loved it or you hated it. I don't think there was much of an in-between. And I was one that I really enjoyed this map. But even though I do like this map a lot, I'm just not sure it's on the same level as these maps. And I'm going to put Estate in C tier. Next up, we have Express from Black Ops 2. This is one of the many great maps in Black Ops 2. It is instantly going A tier. Well, that is a wonderful map. And then we have Favela. Oh, man, this is where... Eee! So it's either going here or here. And do I think Afghan is better than Favela? In my opinion, I prefer Favela. But I don't think Favela is quite on that level. So we're going to put Favela in A tier. Next up, we have Fringe from Black Ops 3. I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to apologize for it, to be honest with you. Because even though they had jetpacks from Black Ops 3, this map would work well with boots on the ground. Like, it would work just fine. They would have to make some changes, obviously, but it wouldn't be anything drastic, and it would work very well. Fringe is going in S tier. Next up, we have Gunrunner from Modern Warfare 2019. If you know me, you know I cannot stand that game. However, this was one of the better maps in that game, and I think it fits in solidly into C tier. Next up, we have High Rise. I told you we got to get through this quick. I'm not even talking about it. That's one of the best maps of all time. Come on, bro. Next up, we have Hijacked. That's S tier as well. One of the best maps of all time. Next up, we have Euphrates Bridge from Modern Warfare as well. And I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I was like, why don't I remember that map? I just could not remember it for the life of me. And he said he remembers it getting removed out of the rotation for a little bit. I don't know if that's true. I didn't confirm it or anything. But I cannot remember this map for the life of me, and I played my fair share of MW 2019, so it's just going to go and haven't played. Next up, we have Macon from World at War. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have never played this map either. Then we have Meltdown from Black Ops 2. I guess we're on a trend. This is one of the maps that I have actually not played from Black Ops 2, so it will also be joining there. Next up, we have Miami from Cold War. I say this every time, but I absolutely love the look of Miami. I bet I made you nervous right there, didn't I? The map itself is horrible. It's just too big for 6-on-6, which is what I'm judging these by. But the map itself looks dope, but it's still going in D tier. It's just not, it's too big. Next up, we have Moscow from Cold War. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it unapologetically. Moscow's A tier. Stop using the nostalgia bias. Moscow is a very good map, and it deserves A tier. I said what I said. Next up, we are getting into the MW3 maps. And if you didn't catch what I said earlier, I was obsessed with this game, bro. So I'm going to try to not be biased. Like I just was talking about with Moscow, I'm going to try and not be biased with these right here. So let's get it. First up, we have Arcadian. And to fairly rank it, I would say it's in B tier. My gut wants to say up here, but let's be fair. I think Arcadian is a B tier map. And then we have Bakar. This is another great map from Modern Warfare 3. However, I do think it falls into C tier. I don't think it's better. I have it over Dome, but some of these, it's right there with it. Then we have Bootleg. This is another really good Modern Warfare 3 map. I might put it in C, though, just to, you know, play it fair and realistic. I would put Bootleg in C tier, but it's like C+. It's very close to B, possibly B-. Actually, now, if Jungle's going to be up there, Bootleg has to be up there. And now we have 2 rows of B. Then we have Dome. We don't got to talk about it. That's S tier. Hard Hat. We don't have to talk about it. That's S tier. Lockdown. That's A tier. Mission. That's S tier. Resistance. That's A tier. C-Town. That's A tier. I'm just trying to get through these, boys. Underground. That's B tier. I'm not apologizing for any of those. Okay? I'm not. Next up, we have Octane from Call of Duty Ghosts. That's a solid map, bro. Octane. B tier. Then we have Precinct from Infinite Warfare. I do not remember this map at all. I played Infinite Warfare. I don't know why I don't remember it, but I do not. So it will be going in have not played. Then we have Raid, S tier. Then we have Rush. Rush is a C tier map, I would say. Rust, S tier. Shipment, guys, don't hate me. I understand Shipment is classic. It's timeless, but it's just not better than these maps. Shipment is going B tier, and I don't care how many people I just made mad. It's chaotic, yes, but it's B tier, bro. Like, that's just what it is. Then we have Slums from Black Ops 2. I'm going to put Slums in B tier. I really do enjoy Slums, but I don't think it's on the same level as those maps up there. Then we have Solar from AEW. Dude, okay. Solar would not work in any other Call of Duty ever made, okay? I think we can agree on that. It just wouldn't. But Solar worked so well with what Advanced Warfare does. And I'm looking, and I know I'm crowding B tier, but Solar is better than these maps, and it's better than some of these too. Solar's going B tier. Then we have Standoff. That's another S tier map. Then we have Stonehaven. Oh my goodness, what a meme that map is. It was just too big, bro. It was just not the vibe. Stonehaven is D tier. Then we have Stronghold from Black Ops 3, and I'm unapologetically putting it in S tier. I'm trying to go off this with literally what I think and not what anybody else thinks, and a lot of people probably wouldn't put it there, but you know that's a great map. Like, let's just put the bias aside and the nostalgia and all that. Stronghold is a fantastic map. Then we have Terminal. If there was an S plus column, this is where I'm putting Terminal. That's my favorite Call of Duty map of all time. Then we have Terrace from Advanced Warfare. This is one that I do think belongs in A tier. Terrace is a fantastic map. Then we have the Pines from Cold War. Again, if you know me, you know I love Cold War, and you know the Pines is my favorite map from that game. So if I'm putting Moscow in A tier, the Pines has to go right there with it. The Pines isn't S tier, but it's A tier. And now we have Turbine from Black Ops 2. This is another one that I have played a couple times, but I don't feel comfortable ranking it because I don't have enough knowledge about it. And then we have USS Texas. This is a map that a lot of people made fun of, but me and my friend Rick, I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the map as well. I enjoyed this map. I didn't really have a lot of problem with it. So I know a lot of you guys will put it here, but I'm not doing that. I'm trusting my gut, and I'm putting it in C tier. And last but not least, we have Yemen from Black Ops 2. I do not remember this map in the slightest, and it hurts me to say that. You know, it hurts, but it's going in the have not played. We have this map here. I could not figure out for the life of me what it was. I tried my best to figure out. I just could not figure it out. If anybody knows what it is, let me know down in the comments below. But here it is. This is the list. Hopefully this video isn't too overbearingly long, but we ranked a lot of maps, and I tried to fly through it as fast as I could. I think this is solid looking at it. There might be a few things, like, it depends on the day. Like, honestly, I can't say this is the same list that I would make tomorrow because you just don't know, right? And especially with so many, like, it's tough to do and stay super consistent through the whole thing. But I think I did a pretty good job here, especially with S tier. I mean, I don't think you can argue against any of those maps besides Stronghold. And like, I'm looking at A tier, and none of those maps I would take off. Actually, I take that back, guys. I'm going to put Villa in B tier, but I'm going to put it at like the front of B tier. Because looking at those other maps, Villa kind of looks like the sore thumb sticking out. So we're going to put Villa in the top of B tier. As well as Hacienda. I don't know. I can't say that it's better than these ones. So we're going to move Hacienda down to C tier. And last change I'm going to be making. I hope this is not my bias showing, but Bakara is going C tier. And now I'm more happy with the list. You see how fast my mind already changed? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just really tough to do stuff like this, especially with so many options. Because I feel like it can change by the week, honestly. Even though I don't play most of these maps anymore, I don't even know how to explain it. But it's just like, I feel like next week, this would not be the same. It would be close, but it wouldn't be identical. But I hope I got this done in a timely manner. Hopefully this is not a 20-minute long video. If I got it in like the 15 range, that would be great. But if you made it this far into the video, that definitely means you like it, so be sure to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you can see more of this face. If you have anything you would like to see, any questions, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. I do stream right here. I'm still working on a schedule. I've been streaming every day though, so be sure to come check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.